Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NBY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis several days ago. I don't remember when, honestly, but that's the nice thing about eSignal, my chart provider. Whenever I throw up an annotation, it just stays there. So these green and red line annotations, have been there, and the red line here doesn't pertain anymore, so I'm just going to get rid of that level. And sure, it pertains, it's just not relevant. So that was a poor choice of words, meaning from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines all over the place. So I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So yeah, that level pertains. It's just not relevant as of right now. The big relevant level, though, is right here at this $1.65 mark, the green line, which I've talked about before as support. And the reason it's relevant is because now, as you see, right here, the price is essentially sitting right at that green line. And this is not like some sort of great discovery on my part or anything like that, so I don't want to come across like nobody else has noticed this. And I say that because the exact opposite is true. People that understand charts, use charts, they've taken notice of it. So my point here is that when a lot of people are watching and wondering the same exact thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. And a lot of people going into next week are going to be watching and wondering, is the price going to hold above $1.65? If it doesn't, then, things could definitely get a little bit shaky to the downside as the next level of support, not until down around the $1.20 mark. And then after that, nothing until down below $1, the next key level being that pink line there, which represents the famous 200 period moving average, and that's currently valued at 90 cents. But to give credit where credit's due, so far so good. The price is indeed holding above that green line, the support. But like I said, that is certainly the level that a lot of people are going to be watching and wondering about next week. In the event this is support and the price starts to get some upwards movement from it, as far as resistance levels are concerned, key level is going to be that purple line there, the 50 period moving average. The price did a great job of holding up above it, but then when the price did fall back below it, that's where the foundational rule comes into play. Supports tend to act as resistance. So it was support, price fell below it. Then you can see struggled with it right there. So keep an eye on that going forward. But definitely the big question going forward into next week is, all about that $1.65 mark, and can the price stay above it? We will see. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.